Dollman versus Demonic Toys, 1993. Summary for this film: Judith Gray teams with Brick Bardo, who is Dollman, and his girlfriend Ginger to face the evil demonic toys for one final battle. Directed by Charles Band, written by Charles Band and Craig Heyman. Uh, Cast highlights. I had a couple people here I wanted to mention that are involved with this film. Phil
Fonda
Fondacaro.
Carlo.
Okay. He plays Ray Vernon. You have seen him in Willow. He's the badass. His name's Von Carr. He's like the
Yeah,
hunter, the guy with the spear. He's badass.
he's the leader. He's the
Yeah.
leader of the army.
He's
Pretty
also
much.
in Garbage Pail Kids. He plays Greaser Greg, and he's an Ewok in Return of the Jedi. Played a dwarf
Troll.
in Phantasm 2. Yeah, he plays Torok the Troll. A bunch of other stuff. You've seen him in a million things. Then we have Frank Welker, who does like every cartoon voice in the world, from Dr. Claw on Inspector Gadget to Spike on Land Before Time, and Slimer and the Real Ghostbusters.
Mm-hmm.
He's done a lot of stuff, but he plays Baby Oopsie Daisy. um, yeah, Tim Thomerson, what was the movie we just watched him in not too long ago?
Trancers.
No, we didn't watch Trancers. He was doing cocaine. He had a harmonica.
Fade to Black.
Yeah,
Fade to
there you
Black.
go. He's hilarious in Fade to Black. But he's also in all the Trancers movies, which I kind of want to see what those are about. I don't know. I like him. I like how high he wears his pants in this movie. It's it's wonderful. A little horror trope alert here. I always point out when someone is reading a porno magazine at work in these movies. This has got to be like the sixth or seventh or eighth time. It's just, I don't know who decided that was like, who was the first person to do that, but it's in fucking Reanimator. It's in Microwave Massacre. I can't think of all of them, but it's in a lot. It's in a lot of movies. Keep an eye out for it when you're watching shit. Be like, there's a guy reading a porno magazine at work, like people never have done ever. But this is exactly my brand of horrible garbage. I mean, magic electric blood from a homeless man awakens demonic toys. And then a doll man who's an alien from another planet, who's also a detective.
And on his planet, they're just that small.
Yeah. This movie was really made for people, for such a specific audience of people that would really, really enjoy it, I think, which is me, because I like demonic toys, I like Dollman, and I like bad channels. So it's just it all comes together in this movie, the sequel for no one except for me.
So you're into like the zanier,
I like
lower B side.
not
Trauma.
Oh, I love
like,
Trauma.
Not
Trauma.
You love Trauma.
Trauma's
Trauma's
great.
awesome.
I have so many Trauma DVDs.
Dude, I like a couple Trauma movies, and that's it.
I understand. I'm not the majority, but my three favorite production companies, I guess, would be Trauma, Full Moon, and God, I like Brain Damage a lot too. Like, they've put out so much garbage that I like. I don't know. That's
New World.
New World has a lot of good stuff on it. Yeah. For sure. The terrible actress who is playing the unhinged cop character in this movie, she at one point calls this group of 4 animated toys suspects that she's going to she's trying to arrest. She's really underselling what's going on here. Like, if this shit happened, you don't say, I was on to some suspects. You say, wait a minute, dude, hold on. Before you arrest me, let's take a look in this goddamn pipe. There's a baby doll. There's a fucking clown thing. There's a robot that seems the most dangerous. It had lasers and shot them at me. This is serious. I think they put a lot of work into this. Look at all the giant props they had to come up with for the Dollman shit. Like they
Yeah.
just somebody had to come up with a giant whisk, a giant bowl. Everything's giant, and then when they have okay, well, I have just a couple problems. I'm not gonna say it's perfect. Uh, I don't know why this woman thought Dollman would be the perfect size to help her with this project problem, because it seems like she should have just went and got a bunch of adult people that are much larger and can smash toys easy. But regardless, whenever they have the toys and Dollman in the same realm, like they're in the same shot.
Same plane. Yeah.
Yeah, it is hilarious. It's just these big-headed people in costumes.
Yep.
My
It's so
favorite
funny.
is the GI Joe guy, who
Oh my
um
yeah.
is just hilarious the way all the time, just the way he looks.
He's like
The whole end of this movie is the baby doll trying to have sex with the nurse character, and if they would have put that in the movie, that'd be something you'd talk to your friends about on the playground. I know that much, because that is such a disturbing visual for me, because the doll was larger than the woman, and it was disturbing. Like, they kept putting it in my head that because the doll keeps saying it's going to fuck this girl, and it was just if they would have done it, this movie would have been infamous.
So if Roger Corman had directed it, I bet you scene would have happened.
I mean,
Joe D'Amato would have done it.
Yeah, he definitely would have. He definitely would have.
Like a few times.
Um,
Every movie.
Yeah,
It would have been like that maggot scene from Galaxy of Terror.
Frank Welker says some of the grossest shit that any of his characters have ever said in this movie. Like when he tears open the nurse's shirt and says, "Now there's some all-day suckers." I mean,
oh yeah.
And he says so much gross shit.
Now please understand, I'm not a big Full Moon fan. I do like my choice is the Puppet Master. But so I've never seen Demonic Toys or Dollman, but I'm fully aware of them. Did the baby always talk?
Yes.
Or was that just okay?
Yep.
Was it always Frank Welker?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know. I haven't seen Demonic Toys 2, which ignores this movie completely. That came out in like 2006, so who knows what the fuck I bet it's buck wild. But yeah, it's not a great movie, but if you're me, you like it a lot. I don't remember what you thought about Bad Channels. Did you like Bad Channels, John, or was it just eh? Did you watch that?
Yeah, I watched.
I couldn't remember if you were with us when we did that or not. Yeah, I give it a 6 out of 10. It's not my favorite Full Moon movie. I think that Dollman's better than this. Bad Channels is better than this. Demonic Toys is better than this. But, it's like if you got this as a bonus disc with any of those movies, it's only an hour. I mean, it's just a fun little bullshit.
Yeah, this is basically like a clip show of Full Moon's, like it's almost like an investor reel with a little bit extra.
They did that shit a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's like it's a fucking clip show remix, with a little bit of original stuff. Like when the Simpsons did that clip show, they were like, contains only 10% new footage. Like it was that kind of thing. So this was my first foray into Dollman or Demonic Toys. Like I said, I've been aware of them. I know about them. I'm just never got around to seeing them. I didn't really care to see them, but now I'm gonna watch them. Demonic Toys, especially that clown snake thing.
Yeah.
I liked him a lot. He was pretty cool. Oh yeah. So what's up with the dude in riding a tricycle and he
I
just
don't
falls
know,
over
man. And then
and
dies with
dies?
blood everywhere. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. You just got to
I was
go with
like, yeah,
it.
well, I mean, it's Dollman versus demonic
Wouldn't
toys.
it have made more sense though if since that cop is already in that building that she shoots that guy on accident or something,
Yeah.
instead of him
She
just
hears her
falling over
wrestling.
drunk. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Eh.
What
But
can you
like
do?
yeah, so it's a greatest hits. It even shows a little bit of bad channels with Nurse Ginger.
Mm,
She was so cute. She's such a cutie. I liked her. I like
yeah. Any the
I'll hit
thing, the thing about it is anytime that like when that guy's talking to her through the window or whatever, and he's like, yeah, you got to take some pictures for me or whatever. I'm thinking, dude,
oh
you are
yeah.
a full grown human man. What kind of fucked up thing are you going to do with this little one? Why are you so into her? Like, I understand some, it does, I don't know. Just weird.
But after watching this, it makes me want to go check out other stuff. I'm always looking for new stuff. I
Uh,
When I was a kid, I was definitely, or maybe not a kid, but way younger. I was much bigger snob. I didn't fuck with Full Moon except for Puppet Master.
oh really?
I was invested in the Puppet Masters because I was like, once they did the whole Decapitron demons arc, but then I loved that so much. I don't know why I did, but and then they just sort of abandoned it. I believe. I don't know. I can't remember. There's so many different ones now.
That's where we're stuck because we were gonna keep reviewing those right down the line. What is that? 4 and 5? Is that what that is? Or
Did
five
it
and
make it to
six?
6? I want to say 4 through 6, or maybe just 4 and 5.
Yeah, I think it's
I
4 and 5.
can't
There was same
remember. Okay.
director, everything, but I have the set and I can watch anytime I want. But I think there was a
Right.
problem with watching it online. Like I think it was in the works whenever you came on, but I don't think you have the set, right? Do you have the Puppet Master set? No, somebody
I
didn't
don't.
have it. Yeah, so it must have been that. But yeah, it's the only one of the only ones that's not available online. And also, I have no idea how far the Puppet Master universe goes because I've got a box set, but I'm pretty sure there's at least 3 releases that aren't included in that.
Well, there's all the Axis of Evil
Yeah,
ones,
that's the ones
but
I'm
even
not sure
some of
about.
those are remixes.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, from I think I'm almost
Charles
certain I
Band
saw
is
one of
a
them and maybe.
Charles Band is a shyster.
Oh yeah, hey man, he's making money. He's making
Yeah,
money. He's just, hey, people like Puppet Master. Let's see what happens. But
yeah, that's
I
true.
gave I gave this a 6 out of 10. It makes me want to go check out Dollman, especially because Bruce Bruce Spence was the bad guy. He was the tall, lanky dude from
Uh,
Road Warrior, Mad Max Road
yeah,
Warrior.
I like that's one I haven't seen since back whenever I had went through all the other full moon movies at my video store. And I was like, I guess it's Dollman. And then, that might have been even before this came out. What year was this?
Mm.
Uh, this was 93. Yeah. That was probably right around when I got my first rental card because I begged the shit out of my parents to because they wouldn't let you rent if you weren't 18. So you had to have an adult person go in there with you and be like, he can rent whatever he wants because we're bad parents.
Hmm.
And then and then you could go in and rent whatever you want. But yeah, so I didn't. Yeah, I was all about Full Moon back in the day. I still am. Um, I don't. There's not a lot that I don't like that they've put out. I'll be
They made a
honest.
lot of crazy movies.
I even kind of want to dig into those Ginger Dead Man movies with
Oh
Gary
Jesus
Very
Christ!
Busey,
Busey.
I
and
draw the
maybe
fucking line.
and maybe maybe I'll start watching those Evil Bong movies. They're in like 9 or 10, so
Ugh.
maybe it's time to take a
They
dip
made
into
a
those
they
ones.
I
made
still
an
haven't seen any of those
evil
movies yet.
bong. Yeah, they made an evil bong versus Ginger Dead Man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to be a
shit,
part of
like-
that. I want to be a part of that. I want to like it. I want to. I don't know if I will though, because there's a few properties on, even on Trauma. I don't like Sergeant Kabuki Man. I think he's fucking stupid. So anything that's Kabuki Man, I'm out.
Mhm.
But anything that's Toxic
He was
Avenger,
cool in
I'm
part
in.
4.
So, what's that?
He was cool in part 4. I'm Citizen Toxie.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in that. Yeah. Regardless, he pops up, and if he pops up all the time in Trauma shit. But they got some really solid weird shit in there. Terror Firmer. Have you ever seen that one?
Oh yeah, it's a
Uh,
badass.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's real fucked
It's so
up.
gory.
It's
I've
like
seen like the first 3 Toxic Avengers,
mhm.
Mother's Day, which I love.
Yeah.
Love
That's
Mother's Day.
flick.
It's really well done and not like stupid humor funny. You know
There's
what I mean?
stupid
Like,
humor
I
in it
thought
though. Punk rock's dumb.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Oh, but
Disco is
they
stupid.
killed it though. They killed it though.
Yeah,
I love those too. It was such a cool flick. And Rabid Grannies, that movie was really good.
That was
Way
that
better
was
than
really
the
cool.
title suggests.
the ones that stand out to me that I didn't like.
and Subspecies.
Oh, Subspecies is really good. Yeah.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Surf Nazis Must Die. I didn't like. I wanted to
I
like
like
it.
that.
I wanted to like it. I didn't like it. I think Trauma's War is really an underrated gem. If you've never seen that,
That's the best up film.
Trauma's War is like essentially what's that TV show Lost. It's kind of like starts out like that. They're crashed in an airplane, and then they have to like do battle with all kinds of shit on this island. Like these people just have to band together, and it's got all the people that you've seen in other Trauma shit. Like Lloyd Kaufman
Okay.
plays a mutant in it that's really fucked up. It's good shit. But where were we at on the review? 'Cause
I gave it. It's all right. I gave it I gave it a 6, and now we need to go to Rob.
There we go.
Did both of you guys give it a 6?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm
we
going to
gotta-
give it a 6 too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think that honestly 6 is where most full moon stuff lands.
Basically.
I mean, I think Bad Channels is a little better than a 6 just because of the soundtrack. I love that fucking what's that band that's in there? They dress all weird during that segment. God damn it. I'll never think of it.
Remember.
Psychotic Circus or something like that. Psychotic Symphony.
Turn it off now before it's too late!
Hi, kids. It's the Captain Happy Show starring me, Captain Happy. Let me get out my magic mirror. I see Bobby. I see Susie. I see Billy.
Filled with joy this time of season, I'm always happy for no reason. The big red sun shining down on me, the sweet little birds ship a melody. I love to run up to the hills and tippy toe through the daffodils. Mr. Butterfly, will you be my pet? Let me capture you in my little net.
I'm so happy, dear, so happy, dear, so happy you have too. I'm so happy, dear, so happy. Would you like to be happy too?
That's it. That's the one.
Okay. I really like Puppet Master 3 a lot. I
yeah.
don't know why. It was just
Is that the
it was
one
just a
with
really good story.
is
I
that
think
the
that's
one
when
with
they were
the
fighting the Nazis?
That was Toulon
Oh.
was in Germany.
okay.
Six
Yeah, that was
Shooter
a good
comes
one.
out.
I think
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
the best
a
out of the
really
Puppet
good-
I
Masters.
think
And-
is it two that has the like the human sized dolls or something in it? I can't think. Like the end is this woman who's like a human doll.
Oh, that's the movie Dolls.
No,
That's
no,
totally
no. At the end
I don't
of one of the
remember.
Puppet Master movies, there's like a curse or something, and this woman becomes
Curse
like
of
a
Puppet Master?
No, it's one of the earlier ones. But
Oh, I don't know.
she takes like some of the puppets on her road show with her, and she has like these weird, creepy eyes. I gotta find it. I gotta find a photo so you can see what
I don't
it
I
is.
know which one you're talking about. I just don't remember which number that was.
Well, it had to have been. It had to have been 2.
Yeah, I think it was because I was very irritated when they didn't return to that premise. Yeah, it's 2. I'm gonna pull up the picture so you can see what it is, because it's just it was very creepy, and I thought that they should have continued with it. You don't remember this? See her? Can you see
Yeah,
that?
there we go.
Like she was like a human doll.
Yeah, it's really creepy.
I don't remember. But
See,
now I definitely gotta watch.
because Toulon looks like this.
He's a mummy, right?
Yeah, and like at the end, he's trying to put himself in a doll body that he's made, and he made one for his wife too. But she ends up being the only one left. I can't remember exactly what happens, but she takes like a few puppets on the road for like a puppet show, and she's going to start the whole thing, and then they go into 3 and it's like a completely different shit. Oh, it's the one where they go back in time to Toulon's Revenge or whatever it is.
Right. And
Yeah.
they sort of rewrote him as like, oh, okay. I couldn't.
They keep
it was
rewriting
small,
him.
but now I see.
They can't decide whether that motherfucker's good or bad. they never know.
Well, in Littlest Reich, he's definitely fucking bad.
Right. I kind of like him
No
better
question
that
of
way,
that.
to be
Me
honest.
too.
I can't
I
wait
love
to.
that movie.
I hope that they put out a sequel to that one.
Me too. That was so good. It was
That's-
so like
Good.
way better than expected.
It ups the ante for the whole franchise. But anyways,
Thomas Lennon rocked it too.
Yeah.
he rocked
yeah,
it.
and he only did it because his kids were into the movies. So,
Mhm.
like, but yeah, let's get into.